The Funa puppets I dispatched.
Madam Mesaluka, I've secured this ante-chamber.
Funa! You're still alive!
I'm glad you're safe.
Oh. You all performed admirably. Thank you for your service. Okay, this is no time to be sad. Chakti, let's activate this antechamber. With this soul that has witnessed the worlds beyond, I bind this twisted dimension. I sacrificed so many Funa puppets. I would send them to search, and if I lost contact with them, I'd just create new ones, over and over again. It always pained me to do that. They may be puppets, but they still act like living beings. They still had hearts. They may not have had a soul like Madame Dronia did, but they could still see, feel, and speak. They could still experience anger, fear, sadness, happiness. They all could. But I had no choice. I had to send them. Our resources were scarce enough already, and we'd already lost so many witches. But now that you're here, I can finally honor their sacrifice. Thank you. Thank you for your service, my Funas. Rest in peace. Is this Bomb? He's the one who severed my connection to my Funa puppets. Who on Earth? Maybe Zorok defeated him. Phew! One less battle to fight is alright by me. Let's activate this antechamber, Trakti. With this soul that has witnessed the worlds beyond, I bind this twisted dimension. Okay, Trakti. maybe I should tell you a little more about Neldo and the others. Neldo wasn't from Tanis. He came from a different world entirely. Neldo said he was from a world called Yggdrasil. His people were owl spirits, and he was their king. His people had the power to traverse time and space. That's probably why Baba Yaga destroyed his world. Escaping the destruction of their world, Neldo and his younger sister made their way to Tanis. Zorik and I happened to find them, and we were able to help them. Did we do the right thing by helping them? I thought I knew. Now I'm not sure anymore. Oh, that's right. You also know Newton, don't you? Newton came from another world, but not the same one as Neldo. He claimed to be a great sage in his world. He was a pretty amazing man. Newton had been pursuing Baba for a long time. He could see her tyrannical ambitions and sadistic nature. He managed to pursue her to Campanula. I'm told their battle was quite vicious. But through her cunning and magical might, Baba was able to overcome Newton's intellect and defeat him. She managed to gain the upper hand by seducing the Fairy King into helping her. Filled with regret, Newton decided to stay in Refrain to keep watch for Baba. If Baba ever came back to the town to retrieve the key, he'd be ready to defeat her. That's how the Newton you met in the past came to Tanis. But that Newton had already sealed his memories before you met him, so you knew him as Newt. Both Neldo and Newton sent their souls to the past, but in exchange, they had to die in the present. They learned you were our only hope, and went back to the past for you. They sacrificed themselves to bring you here. This Tanis exists 100 years from the Tanis you remember, but it's only been 3 months since Neldo and Newton went back to the past. That's basically the whole story. They risked their lives on a long shot. Also, a Tractatus de Monstrum does exist in this world. But the Tractatus de Monstrum in this world had no will of its own. It was awful. It took 15 years for Jonya and me to conquer the Labyrinth of Refrain. But you managed to conquer it in mere months. Our Tractatus de Monstrum was animate, but not intelligent. It had a soul, but no will. Still, I gave it to the puppet soldiers. As you can imagine, it made the expedition much more difficult. At the time, I did not have the ability to enter the labyrinth. Velkavrana reached maturity, and the world fell into chaos. To defend the world, everyone volunteered to wage terrible war against Velkavrana. It was during this endless conflict that we managed to find a mysterious red stone. Who created it? And for what reason? Did it just spring up naturally? I can't say. But its power enhanced my time magic and allowed me to directly interfere with time rather than just resetting it. By combining this power with my ability to put souls inside objects, I was able to send a soul to the past. And thanks to that, I created the first loop. I knew putting that soul in the Tractatus de Monstrum would create a time loop, but it was the only way. There are probably thousands upon thousands of souls trapped in the loops I created. That is my sin.